Hi, Garden Revels. I'm getting a lot of questions this week about putting hanging baskets together. And I want to go over some really simple steps on how to put together an amazing, beautiful basket that will last you not just through spring, but through summer and well into the fall. But we're going to need the help of Sir Isaac Newton. Someone way back in the 1700s developed something that we could use to make our lives easier. I just find that astonishing. And he would never know that what he created developed calculus, the rotation of the planets, laws of motion, and he would never know that what he created helped generations after generations. So I just find that an astonishing accomplishment in life. But anyways, what Isaac Newton did is he did a lot of experiments using light. He shined in a white light into a prism and discovered that this white light created different wavelengths of color. He put this all together and created the color wheel. And I want to show you this because if you aren't a designer, if you don't know which colors go well together, this might be a great tool for you. We always have it up at the potting bar, so if you need it to create that hanging basket, you can always use it and refer to it. I want to show you how to use this directly to give you an amazing color coordinated hanging basket. So let's just get started on it, right? So I'm going to take this blue. Very simply, if you want a contrasting color to blue, just go down to the opposite end of that wheel. So a direct complementary color would be the orange. So if you wanted to start out with the blue coloring in your hanging basket, add in some orange, just do blue and orange, keeping it simple, and you'll have a color combination that works really well. Now let's look at that in just real life, shall we? So let's just say we took this blue bloom here. This is a petunia, a supertunia, by the way. This is called main stage violet. These are the types of petunias that don't require any deadheading through the summer. Just blooms and trails wonderfully even through the hot summer. So it's a non-stop bloomer. You'll get a whole wall of these. So if that was in our blue range, and that's the color we wanted to begin with, and we know that the complementary color to that is more in the orange range. So here we have a Biden's right here. So you can see automatically how well that goes together. So if we wanted to keep that very simple and we're doing a 12-inch basket, we can do six of these plants, 3 of these, perhaps 3 of these, and we'll have an amazing full basket just like that. It's that easy. Now, if you want to go to step 2 or step 3, there's also, they call a split complementary. So imagine a peace sign. So you got 1 and then the 2 there. So on the split complementary, if we went with blue again, we started here with the blue as the pure color. The split complementary would be the yellow orange and a red orange. So these are the 2 colors here. Using the color wheel, I went to our color tables and found those exact colors, and here they are. Here's the yellow. Again, now a very similar, but more in the red-orange colors is a Biden's, and this one's called Bided Bloom Red. So this is on that orange red. And then throw in a Nemesia, which is in that yellow range. So you get that blue, orange, and yellow, and those are a nice mixture, as you can see. Let's get that there. Perhaps a better way to show it is like this. So something like that gives you a nice color scheme as well. So I'm just playing around because this is so much fun. So here's the violet blue, and if I did that triad, I'd get more of these green, the chartreuse green, and more of the orange here. So here is a triad right there. What does that look like in the real plant world? It looks like this. Here's verbena Endurascape blue, give you a good color of that. Here's a sweet potato vine, Ipomea. This is marguerite, gives you that chartreuse coloring. Actually, it was on this side right here. Bidens with the, or the bidens, however you want to say that, with the orange. So that gives you that blue, orange, chartreuse, a wonderful combination. Another tip, by the way, is using this color wheel is just in these monochromes here, using harmonious colors. So using any of these colors here works really well in a hanging basket too. So the yellows, oranges, and reds. Now by turning this wheel, we can go to a little more of the cooler colors too. Green, we've got lots of different types of green and chartreuse, yellow to orange, makes for a great color. And then you can go into more of the cool colors. And remember, summertime, sometimes we're looking for a hanging basket that has a little bit more of the cooler colors. So we get the greens and blues. We can go further, we can turn that further on to get more of the blues, purples, and a little bit of the, almost the reds. So there we go, so something like that. So it's a really cool tool, and you can use this, by the way, getting dressed, interior design, ads for your marketing, so all kinds of things to color coordinate your world. But for in the garden, this is a really neat, valuable tool. But wait, it gets even easier. Now, just behind me, there are some towers of yellow and orange and red. And then further on, we have towers of white and blue and purple and pink. Those towers, those tables of annuals, indicate the color of the bloom. So if we have our color scheme in mind from the color wheel, it's so easy to go straight to those tables and pick the color you need. And of course, we use the color wheel all the time in the greenhouses. All of our baskets are according to the color wheel. You can even test it. Take a look at all of our passion baskets in all the different cities. We're very, very serious about color and color coordination when it comes to blooms. By the way, side note, always really important, always make sure you plant your hanging baskets with the root power. Don't forget, it makes all the difference in the world. Another side note to boot, by the way, so if you have a 12-inch hanging basket, this is what we call our rebel pot, because it has our rebel pot and our passion baskets both have that water reservoir. So during the hot summer, it'll get you through at least 24 hours to the next watering. But on a pot like this, we use 7 to 8 plants. Larger passion basket, we use 12 plants. Guys, that's the show for the day. I want to make sure you have the most spectacular amazing, most beautiful, talked about, sensational, jaw-dropping, heartwarming, loving basket that you'll ever have in your entire life. Guys, that's the show for the day. Always live your passion.